Hey everybody, it's Video Game Nation, the Asian sensation that is always here in gaming, welcoming you guys back for another round of our Pokemon Showdown Shenanigans. Now, if you guys joined us last time, we went ahead and went into round 4, and seeing that we did 3 rounds and anything goes, it was time to jump into a new tier, metagame, whatever you want to call it. But the metagame that we have jumped into for the next 3 rounds is 1v1. Now, last round, round 4, we went ahead and made a little bit of a mini game out of it. We're going to bring 3 Pokemon being 1v1. You could do that. We're bringing 3 Pokemon, and we're doing basically a best out of 3 for each of them. Who gets the most wins out of the 3 battles that they participate in. Now, being the great mathematician that I am, that means we do a total of 9 rounds for these 3 individual rounds of Showdown Shenanigans. I am confusing myself. I'm sorry, guys. We do 3 rounds of Showdown Shenanigans in a different metagame or tier, and in this specific one, we're doing 9 rounds. So if there was any confusion on that end, hopefully I just solved that for you guys. But let's go ahead and meet the team that we are bringing to 1v1 today. 3 Pokemon, guys, like I said. The team that I have for you guys today, and the nicknames, guys, we'll get into it for the reason why, but our first Pokemon out of the 3 is, shout out to David. You guys might know him as TCM, TheChompingMega over on YouTube, but to me, he's fam. Shout out to David the Mawile, guys, packing that Mawile because that is, I hope I said that right, that is the item that David likes to pack, so he is Mega Mawile with that. Rockin' Sucker Punch, Swords Dance, Play Rough, and Ice Punch, because he made that apparent to me that Mawile gets Ice Punch, which, to be honest, I didn't know. I usually run Ice Fang, but thank you, David, for that hint of information. As for stats, you guys can see I've got 252 going into HP, 252 in attack with the Adamant benefiting nature for attack, and 4 in defense. Now, this is not how I would normally run my Mawile, but it's David, and I'm pretty sure, David, if I'm wrong about this, I'm pretty sure this is what, you might run or something like that. But anyway, I have no doubt that David's going to do work. David, if you guys don't know, David is absolute power. If you guys have checked out New Meta Mondays over with Breeder Mac, you would know that David was MVP in the last New Meta Mondays. But anyway, moving on, guys, we have Emily, the Ninetales. Reason for that nickname is I've got a friend that she just loves Ninetales. It's like her favorite Pokemon. I don't even know if she likes Pokemon that much, but all I know is that her favorite is Ninetales. So I went ahead and said, you know what? A good nickname for Ninetales is obviously Emily, because that's the only name I could think of. So anyway, this Ninetales basically runs like the Ninetales I run competitively. It's got Quick Call for an item because, why not? Ninetales, has okay speed, but it could always use that little gimmick to help it go first when it can. It's got the Drought ability because what else are you going to run on Ninetales? Don't pass up the Sun. You got Fire Blast for attack, Calm Mind for another attack, Solar Beam for another attack, and Extra Sensory for another attack. I should have just said, the 4 in a row, and those are the attacks for Ninetales. Anyway, moving on to stat-wise, we have no investments in HP, attack, or defense. We have 252 in special attack, however, 252 with a benefiting general nature for special defense, and we have 4 going into speed because, where else are we going to put it? That is Emily the Ninetales, guys. And then our last member on the team is, if you guys watch my Pokemon Yellow LP, you guys would know that we caught recently, or maybe not so recently, we caught a little bit back, a Jigglypuff that we nicknamed Wigglejig. And Wigglejig is joining us today as a fully evolved Pokemon, however. Wigglejig the Wigglytuff with the leftovers as an item. Competitive ability, because there's really no other good abilities Wigglytuff gets. They're all booty. And for attacks, we have Play Rough, Pain Split, Hyper Voice, and Work Up, because I want to see how this set works out. I honestly have never used a Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Igglybuff in my life, and today's the day I'm going to do so. So for stat-wise, I went ahead and put 4 in HP because it doesn't need any more HP. I'm pretty sure it should lift some stuff with base 140. 252 with a Brave benefiting attacks stat nature. 252 in attack, 252 in special attack, and we are going to see how that goes. It's not the greatest stats. It's a Wigglytuff, but we'll see how it goes. So, with that, guys, that wraps up the team, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So, let's go ahead into 1v1 here and go into our first battle. So, David, you are up first. You get your 3 rounds in, and let's see how much work David really puts in today. So, let's go ahead and go out into David. We've got a Garchomp, Manectric, or a Venusaur as our potential opponent for David's first round. So we're going to see how this goes. Out comes the Garchomp. Now, David with the Intimidate ability coming out first, however, that is best case scenario for us, because that guard chomp, if it was going to do a lot of damage, well, it's absolutely not going to do any now. So I think we could safely go for an ice punch. I think, you know, it's 4 times. It might not be stab, but we got that huge power going into Mega Mawile there. So, David, are you going to put in work? You're going to live Earthquake. And Garchomp's going down. Okay, so David, even though he, you know, suffers that rough skin, that's not going to matter. David doesn't care. TCM coming through, guys. David has got 1 win under his belt. So we're going to go ahead and go for round 2. David. Shout out to David one more time, guys. By the way, I will be sure to include David's channel link and Twitter link down in the description, since he is a fellow PokeTuber and whatnot, and you guys have to go check him out. He is fam. He's a great guy. He is Mawile, and he's coming out right now, guys. Okay, so we got a low punny, Slowbro, which Slowbro is the one coming out. That slacking, I was a little scared, but that Intimidate's obviously not going to matter, because who runs physical Slowbro? I do it. I would absolutely do it. But what we're going to do is Slowbro, I don't know what it's got. I think they do run fire moves sometimes. But we're going to go ahead and do a sword stance because wait. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's a Scald Burn. Luckily, we did get a sword stance also. I think we are back to normal attack. Plus, we got that huge power, guys. So, really, if you think about it, nothing has changed. I could be wrong about that, though. I know it's like, you know, burn. It cuts your attack in half. Okay, so at this point, David's going to go down, unfortunately. That burn really did, you know, screw David over. But that's going to be the first loss for David. So he's 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss. Can he break through with a total of 2 wins? Let's not get 2 losses, David. Come on, show everybody how powerful you are. Who we got coming up next? We have, I don't know how to say this guy's name at all. Nor do I even really want to. Okay, so we're going up against a single shiny Haxorus. So this is probably the best case scenario for David as well. We're going to get that Intimidate off. So Haxorus, again, if he was going to do any threatening damage to us, well, you could throw that out the window if you want. And basically, we're going to come in with the same idea that we had for that Garchomp. Get the Intimidate off. Go ahead and go into Mega Evolving. And go off with a nice and easy, powerful Ice Punch. Come on, David. You got this, David. You got this, David. Oh, he's back up to normal health. But Haxorus is not going to take that Ice Punch like a champ. He's going to go down. So David has 2 wins and 1 loss. Not bad, David. Not bad. So the question is, what does Emily got? What does Emily the Ninetales have for us? Okay, so we have a new team. Latios, Lucario, and a Murkrow. Okay, Emily, you have your work cut out for you. I don't, nothing that I see that is a super threat. Emily, of course, is has a benefiting nature. Sorry, tired, can't say big words like that, as you guys know. We have the sun off though, and we are up against a Lucario. So we're gonna go ahead. Like I said, guys, this is the Ninetales set I run. So what I like to do is, of course, that quick call, it's a gimmick and stuff like that. If it goes off, that's an extra for us. But we're going to go ahead and calm mine up. I think this Lucario, if it's running Earthquake, I have no doubt it'll go for that. But it's not Stab, so we should be able to live it. Lucario is probably faster. Now, if this is a Mega Lucario, then that's a threat. That's a threat right there. Maybe what I should have done, actually, and you know what? This is Showdown, so I can still do that. Let's go ahead and actually just go for a straight up Fire Blast, because we're in the sun. So do we really, it's Stab, we're in the sun, do we really need a Calm Mind? It's a Lucario. So, actually I should just answer my own question right there. No, we don't. I think we're gonna be good. Emily, go for that Fire Blast. The only thing that would be bad would be if she missed. So, and if you guys are wondering why Fire Blast and not like Flamethrower, so, you know, stuff like that, then well, we got the quick wall, right? Yes, we did. So that means Emily gets her first win, nice and easy. What just happened? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna really concern myself with that. Apparently, the guy that we battled before wanted a rematch, but nope. I'm kind of in the middle of doing something else, guys. So, so Emily's going up against 3 monkeys. Right? That's what they are? Yeah, I'm gonna say they're monkeys. I'm pretty sure they're monkeys. But, okay, so obviously the only bad thing here would be if Simipour came out. It's Simipour, right? Simipour? Yeah, it's Simipour. Okay, so if Simipour comes out, that's a threat. However, we do pack Solar Beam, and we are going to be in the sun, so we're just going to get a one-turn Solar Beam off, and hopefully that will be enough. But, and not to mention, we're in the sun, so I forgot that, you know, water types get weakened in the sun. So, actually, Simipour might not be that much of a threat, and I don't think they have, like, anything really powerful that they pack, like an Earthquake or something like that. I think they might be able to learn it. Oh, but no, they're going to go out into here, no, the Simi... why am I blanking out on what your name is? I want to say Simi Flare, but I know that's not it. Oh my god, I don't... Simi Seer! Okay, I just looked over on the side there, and I'm like, Simi Seer. Okay, so, at this point, I really don't know what this battle is going to turn out to be. It's fire versus fire, both in the sun, however, so... But Simi Seer, are they special variants, or are they physical? I don't know. These are like one of those Pokemon that I kind of don't even pay attention to, so like when I go up against it, it's kind of like, what exactly do you do? But we're going to go ahead and go for a Calm Mind, and I think the next plan after that will be to follow up with an Extra Sensory, because obviously we don't want to fight. Roleplay? What does Roleplay do? I'm very tempted to look that up right now, but for the sake of time, I kind of don't want to, but I think I'm actually going to do that right now. So as I grab my phone and go right for the Extra Sensory, I'm going to real quick look up right now. Okay, so that does a solid 50, so I think we are going to be just A-okay, but I'm still going to look up what roleplay does. Because, no, not role-playing games. I know what those are. That's actually what Pokemon is. It's in essence. Okay, so roleplay as a move in Pokemon, what do you do? It replaces the user's ability with the target's ability. Roleplay cannot copy Zenma. Oh, okay, so basically he gave himself Drought. But that means that Emily is going to take down that Simisear, no problem. That was pretty easy. So Emily is now 2-0. So can she get 3 straight wins? Is she going to beat David? David, Emily might beat you. I don't know. My money was on David. Actually, my true money, my bottom dollar, or my $100 bill, if I had one, I wish I did, is on Wigglejig. But we'll get to Wigglejig in just a moment, because Emily is going in for her last battle up against a potential... Oh, it's going to be Gengar. It's going to be Gengar, so... This actually isn't much of a threat either. We're going to go for a Calm Mind and then follow up with an Extra Sensory, and that should be all we need to do, because a Shadow Ball... Oh, God. Oh! Okay, maybe it is going to be just 2 wins for Emily here, because seeing how much that did, even at a +1 special defense, I don't think... No, we can't live it. So, David, you're safe. You got 2 wins. Emily has 2 wins. You guys both have 1 loss, obviously. So that means we go into Wigglejig. And by the way, if Wigglejig doesn't pull through with at least 2 wins, then we have a tiebreaker to go into between Emily and David. But Wigglejig has her, I actually didn't pick a gender because I don't know what Wigglejig is. We didn't give it a gender in the yellow LP, so we're gonna see what Wigglejig is, and then when we pick up our Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version series, I'll refer to her, him, it. I'll refer to it to whatever the gender is on Showdown. But Wigglejig has its okay, so Smeargle. Well, all Smeargles on Showdown basically do the same thing, so let's go ahead and experiment here. Or not, because we're gonna get spored and go to sleep, so I guess, you know, that's all fine and dandy. Okay, Smeargle, so you're gonna spore. What are you gonna do next? Set up... Well, no, why would it set up? It's 1v1. It's 1v1 in prison. I really don't know... Like, what, everyone's using moves that I don't know what they do, and I'm really scared because I don't want to... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just go for the nice and powerful Stab Hyper Voice. Both of our attacking moves are Stab, but we are at a +1 attack and special attack. It's transforming into a Wigglytuff, which it goes down to 1 hit! Oh, work! Oh, Wigglejig with Hyper Voice and Play Rough. That is Breeder Mac. New Meta Mondays. I'm going to shout out to Breeder Mac as well. And recommend that for New Meta Mondays, he brings a work up Wigglejig. Not even Wigglytuff. Refer to it as Wigglejig. What is this? The Porygon family? Okay, I dig it. Okay, Wigglejig, let's go! Let's go after that display of power. I think we got this. I really think we got this. Wigglejig, can you get at least 2 wins? I mean, if we get a 3-way tiebreaker, I think that's the correct way of explaining it. If we have the tiebreak between all 3 Pokemon on this team, the hype will be real, guys. And I might change my bet. But we're going up against the normal Porygon, Judgment 1, I guess. Oh, I'm a little scared. I really am. I know what Z and 2 do, but 1, I don't know. Try attack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot that. Oh, yeah, I did put leftovers on it. But, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be... Let's go for a play rough. In the event that we could live, which I don't think we are going to, because, I mean, min damage is a thing. But seeing how much that did... Oh, wait! Oh, we get the crit! Oh, that was still sufficeful damage. Wiggle Jig, not bad, not bad. I guess we were at a speed tie, I think. But with that, anyway, we're going to move on and go into the last battle. Wiggle Jig, if you don't pull through, then you will not be joining the speed tie. And to be quite honest, I don't know what this battle will bring because it's just Alakazam versus Wiggle Jig. But we will see. So this is Wiggle Jig's time to basically shine. I didn't even catch the gender that Wiggle Jig was. But, what is this guy talking about? Oh, this is the guy that we fought before. Okay, so he changed things up a bit. Bring in, I'm not even gonna say, why can't this guy just go ahead and name things normally? Like, I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce the name of his Alakazam. But we're gonna go ahead and not waste any time here. You know what? I'm gonna go for a Pain Split. Alakazam, they tend not to set up or do anything else but just full-on offense. So, in any chance that we will live whatever this Alakazam is going to throw at us, we'll get a Pain Split off and see how my opponent enjoys that. Oh, it's Mega! Oh! It's going for Protect! Okay, never mind. So, my opponent knows I have the Pain Split. But the question is, are we going to live? What an out. Oh! Oh! Okay! Well, that... Oh, actually, I'm wrong about that. I am super wrong about that. Alakazams do have this one set that just annoys me. Which is exactly what it just did. It is the Encore Disable set, and Wiggle Jig, of course, is going to go down because this set just ruins my whole day. So, oh, wait, never mind. No, it ended. Okay, let's go ahead and play rough. Not that we're going to, you know, nothing's going to really happen because, of course, Mega Alakazam, I would be quite concerned if it didn't outspeed Wiggle Jig here, unless he's going to go, and no, he's going to go ahead and finish us off. So Wiggle Jig, unfortunately, only gets 1 win for today, meaning she's out of the runnings, but we, guys, have to go into a tiebreaker. So, how this is going to work is basically it's just going to be 1 round. If David and Emily win both of their tiebreaker rounds, then we just got to declare both of them as the dominant Pokemon on our 1v1 team today. Or for Showdown Shenanigans, our David and Emily will be the top dog Fox Venus Flytrap. David, what is your mascot exactly? I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and you know, David was first in line, so David gets to go first. David, this is your chance. Oh, and a Zoroark! Okay, well, they're normally special, though, so the Intimidate might not really matter. But it is a Dark type, so... I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and play rough. David, you got it easy! You have it! Oh, you live it! Relive it! It's whiteboard! It's gonna go down! David, you won your tiebreaker round, so it's all up to Emily to see if I mean, are you guys gonna both be winners, or only one of you? Or David, basically. Are you going to be the winner? Are you going to be the winner, David? I'm calling it out right now. What's your money on, guys? You can leave down in the comment section if you'd like. You know, tell me who you wanted to win the tiebreaker. But Emily's going to go up against either a Ditto or a... I almost called it a Marowak for some reason. A Murkrow. Who's she going up against? A Ditto. So this is going to be a Ninetales versus Ninetales battle. Or not. My opponent forfeit. We have time, guys. We have... time though, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and not count that as the tiebreaker round for Emily. And real quick, can we get a legit round though? And I'm gonna get this guy's chat out of here. I don't know why he wanted a rematch. I won that battle fair and square. There's really no fair battle in 1v1. It's pretty much, you know, you bring 1 Pokemon and you see who wins, and who wins. So hopefully we can get a battle soon. I'm gonna quickly kind of refresh and everything. Can we get a battle though? Can we get a battle? I want to make this fair. I don't want to declare David the winner. I mean, I kind of do because David's fam and David's a bro. David is a bro, and my money's on David, guys. My money, at the end of the day, my money is always on David. I know I said Wiggle Jig, but I mean, I can't stop talking about David and how powerful he is. Okay, so we have a new battle up. Emily, you have your work cut out for you. You have easy mode, which is the Scyther, but hard mode is the Darmanitan. Because the King Warrior we have Solar Beam for. The Darmanitan, okay, Emily, so you're going to go ahead and go for a Calm Mind. However, the Rock Slide is going to take you right on out. So, with that, guys, David is the winner. I don't know why I just paused there, but guys, we have declared that David wins today's 1v1 Showdown Shenanigans. Round of applause for David. I had no doubt, like I said, money was on David. So, David, congratulations. You are the winner out of the 1v1 Showdown Shenanigans today. But with that, guys, that ends today's Showdown Shenanigans. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry if it wasn't that entertaining, but we've got one more round to do, and then we will move along to a different tier. We won't go into one of those off-meta games. But anyway, guys, with that, let's go ahead and just wrap things up. If you enjoyed the content that you have viewed in today's video, be sure to hit that like button right at the bottom of said video if you enjoyed what you saw, of course. Leave a comment, tell me how I'm doing. You know, is this entertaining for you guys? If it's not, tell me the tier that you want me to go into after we do the last round for this metagame, of course. But if you did not enjoy it, if you absolutely just hate it, you can hit that dislike button right at the bottom of the video, right next to said I can't talk today, right next to said like button, of course, if you're feeling like you got to do so. But that is completely up to you guys. I will leave you with that. However, with all said and done, I'm Video Game Nation. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.